How you doing today? In this video we are going to learn the core fundamentals of proper shoe fitting. Here at the Runners Forum we utilize the SAMS approach, which I will explain is an acronym that we use. By the time we finish this video, you will have a great understanding of the SAMS approach and how you can effectively use that to fit one of our customers. Now I would like to briefly talk about the three different scenarios that you could see when doing your gait analysis with the customers. First being if the customer pronates. Pronation is when the foot rolls to the inside, as you can see in the picture here. We see this in many more of our customers than the other two scenarios, which would be supination, that being when the foot rolls to the outside. Very low number of people have the problem of supinating, so you're going to see this a lot less in our customers. And then finally, a neutral gait is similar to what it sounds like. It's just very straightforward. There's no obstruction to the inside or outside. It's just very fluid and straight through, as you can see in the picture. Now, if you could just take a brief moment to take a look at some of the pictures and examples that we've created for you about pronation, supination, and a neutral gait. How you doing today?
Hey, I'm good.
What can I do for you?
I'm actually looking for some new running shoes.
Great. Have you shopped with us before?
No, I haven't.
Perfect. All right. Let's have a seat right over here, and we'll get started with the gait analysis.
All right.
We're going to explain how to start the interaction to do the shoe fitting. So we've got a new customer here, and we're going to ask our customer to start by taking off your shoes. So could you please take off your shoes for me? And then from here, we're going to go over and start the SAMS approach over on the track. So ask the customer to please meet me over here on the track. In this video, we are going to learn and see how we do the SAMS approach here at the Runners Forum. So I've got our new customer here, and we're on the track that we're going to use for the gait analysis. So our first order of business is going to be the S in SAMS, which is shape. So I need to get down here and physically touch and look at the customer's foot to see if he has a wide or a narrow foot. After you determine the width or the shape of the foot, we want to take a look at our customer's arch, which is right in here, by using a hand measurement and a visual to look at the customer's arch. From there, we're going to go to our mechanics. So when taking a look at the customer's mechanics, you need to get down in a crouched position so you have the best line of sight, and you're going to ask the customer to walk and then run down and back on the track. So could you go ahead and walk down to the end of the track and back for me, please? In this position, you're going to be watching the mechanics of the customer from the ankle all the way up to the hip, taking a look at their mechanics to see if they're pronating, supinating, or neutral gait, which I explained a little bit earlier. When the customer gets back from walking, then if they're a runner, you're going to ask them to, would you please go ahead and run down the track for me? Again, taking a look at their gait here to see if they pronate, supinate, and or neutral. When the customer gets back and you have your information on what their gait looks like, then you need to take a look and ask about the sizing. What size do you generally wear in a dress shoe?
In a dress shoe, about a 11.
An 11. So we know from earlier videos that we go up about a half to a full size. So when we go to pull the customer's shoes for them, we're going to bring an 11.5 to start with. That way it'll allow enough room for swelling so the customer is not getting blisters. Alright, now that we have our 3 options that we pulled from the back, we're going to fit them to the customer and take a look at the mechanics out on the track. So I've got my first option here, and you want to pull all the stuffing out of the shoe, and we want to unlace it really nice so it'll fit on the customer's foot easily, which we'll go into greater detail here in another video. But I'm going to put the shoe on the customer's foot. That is very important that we are putting the shoes on the customer's foot. I'm going to lace them up nice and snug for our customer. Does that feel alright?
Mm-hmm.
Good. Grab my other one here. We're going to unlace them. Does that feel alright?
Yeah.
Good. After I get them all tied up, we're going to go out to the track here again, and we're going to watch the customer in the shoe to see if the shoe that we pulled is doing the job that it should be. Basically, is it giving him the right support? So let's go out on the track here, sir. Go ahead. And I want you to just go ahead and give me a jog down and back. I just want to see how it looks.
All right.
I think that looks really great. How does that feel?
Feels pretty good.
Good. Let's check the size. Size looks good. The width looks good. Since we have 2 other options, I think we should definitely give those a try. So let's have a seat, and we'll try some of these other options to see if maybe you like something better.
Okay.
Great.
You know, I really like the Saucony one I have on, but I think I like the Asics one too.
Okay. Well, let's do a side-by-side comparison. Let you run in them with both of them on there, and that way you can kind of get a good feel and maybe make a decision after that.
Okay.
Does that feel alright?
Yeah.
Good, good. Alright, go ahead out on the track and give them a jog and see if you can feel a difference.
Alright. Yeah, you know what? I think after jogging, I think it's definitely the Saucony one I want to go with.
Perfect. Do you feel like you need to put both of those on again?
You know what? I think I'm good.
Alright. So, putting on the shoe and lacing it up is very important to what we do for our customers. So first, when you pull the shoe out of the box, you want to unlace it so the shoe is nice and wide open. You don't want to have the customer trying to jam their foot in the shoe, so you want to open it up nice and wide, just like that. And then when they slide their foot in, move your thumbs to the back of the heel so you can hold the heel in so they don't crush it with their foot. Then pull the tongue up so it's nice and snug up here and start pulling the laces. I go from the top down and then back up again to make sure they're all nice and snug. And as you can see here then, it's very uniform all the way up and down. From there, you want to go ahead and tie it however you regularly tie it, and then ask the customer if it feels okay. Does that feel alright?
Yeah, it feels good.
Good.
Just jogging out there, I noticed my heel was slipping a little bit.
Okay, there's actually a trick that we can do to help snug up the heel. It's a little lacing trick. We call it a loop lace, which I can show you right now. So when we do a loop lace, we're going to actually pull the laces out, and if you can see here, there's one open hole up at the top, and there's one open hole in the back. On the same side, you're going to skip the top hole and go in towards the foot, just like that, so you kind of have an elephant ear. And then you're going to do the same thing on the other side. Skip the top hole, go to the back, another elephant ear there, see that? You're going to cross the laces and go through the ear then, just like that. And then same thing. And then when you pull it tight here, notice how it pulls in right here, nice and snug there. And then you just tie it regularly from there. How does that feel?
That feels good.
Good. All right, let's give that a jog then out on the track, and I think that'll take care of some of your slipping. So I noticed that you're wearing cotton socks. Is that the sock that you usually run in?
Yeah, I mean, I think that's the only socks I own, so yeah.
Okay. Well, I'd like to show you one of our featured socks. It's actually a non-cotton sock. That's what we usually recommend for our runners. They're going to help with any kind of blistering or wicking issues. So let me show you a couple pairs.
All right.
So these are our featured socks here, and like I was telling you, really great with moisture wicking, which is going to help pull that moisture away from your skin. Go ahead and give those a feel there.
Okay.
And then also what's unique about these is the arch wrap here in the middle, as you can kind of see there. That's going to hold the arch in real nice, give a little bit of support on the arch. And then also on the back here, the tab is what's going to catch on your shoe so they don't fall down into your shoe.
Okay.
What do you think of that? How's that feel?
I mean, yeah, that's really soft. What is that made of if it's not cotton?
Yeah, that's a spandex, polyester, and nylon blend. They call it a synthetic blend, and that's where you're going to get all your really good wicking properties.
Okay.
Would you like to try a couple pairs today?
Yeah, I'll just go ahead and take 2 of them.
Excellent. I'll meet you up at the counter then.
All right.